Okay, we have another 1,500 point battle for you. My Necrons against a gorgeously painted guard army. Look at that. Finally, a fully painted army to play against. I don't even care who wins this game. It's going to be awesome. Dawn of War, 2 troops. HQ, Nemesor Zahndrekh. Troops over here, so 2 troops. And he's got 2 troops on there. 1 troop. I don't know what the HQ is, but I don't even know if it's on the board. Not even on the board. Alright, and these guys are outflanking this game. They're going to try to outflank. See what they can do. And what else is in my army? Doomsday Ark, the Fail Ark as we call it, the Annihilation Barge, Wraiths, 4 destroyers, 2 of which are heavy, and 8 Scarabs. And there's a bunch of tanks in that army. I don't know what they are, but we'll see them in a bit. So I am actually going first, but you can steal initiative if you want. Is that how it goes? Yeah, I think so. No stealing initiative. Unless you want to cock dice, you reroll that one. Why not? No, okay, here we go. Okay, so I'm going first. Back in a bit. Alright, rounding up top of turn 1, what happened? Flew on 12. Flew on, tried to fire over there, couldn't see. These guys moved on and ran. These guys moved on and ran. Moved on 12 because he couldn't shoot anyways of any consequence. And these guys just moved in. And I actually wasn't in range to shoot anything, so I'm going to run these guys. I forgot to run those guys. Okay, rounding up top of turn 1. Nice fighting in effect, but to no avail as almost this whole army saw me. Big crazy flamer nuked 6 guys. Shooting from those guys, killed 2 more. Luckily, they made the leadership, and 4 guys returned with the orb. Over here, tons of shooting this unit. Zotted like 5 guys. 3 of them returned, though, so that was helpful after leadership was made. The only night fighting that failed was this guy over here, so he didn't see my Doomsday Ark. And actually, this guy also failed night fighting, so he wasn't able to fire. Everything else was able to fire, though. And we are on off to the races. Turn 1. Good lord. Oh, no, this is turn 2, isn't it? Turn 2. So let's see if these idiots show up from being an outflank. 4+. Yep, they're on. We're going to see which side they come on. 1 to 2, 3 to 4, 5 to 6 I pick. I pick it. You know where they're coming. They're coming for blood. Alright, back in a bit. Okay, so rounding up bottom of turn 1 for me, what happened? Gave this guy tank hunters again. Zotted that guy. Got 8 hits on him or something. Penetrated a bunch of times. Even with the no AP shot, I managed to wreck him, not explode. They fired in there, killed I think a few guys. These guys fired in there. The stupid heavy Gauss guns missed, so I didn't even do anything to them. These guys fired in on that tank, right? What did they do to them? Did they do anything to them? Just can't shoot and lost. Just can't shoot, I think. Yeah. These guys moved up and then ran, and I kept the unit in 50% cover because I need the stealth. I'm going to start getting nuked by that thing. These guys infiltrated over here. I eyeballed it that they'd be out of range to go after those guys. So instead, they went after these 2 vehicles, shook that guy. Oh no, blew off 1 gun there. And didn't do anything to him. I didn't roll any 6s against his armor 10, so they couldn't do that shit. The Wraiths moved up here safely behind this building, so that they're not going to get las gunned to death. This thing fired in on the vehicles. I managed to hit. What did I do with that vehicle? I didn't do anything. I just glanced him, so he can't shoot, right? And these guys, I think a couple guys died. That was it. So that was about it. We did our best. Yeah, so back with turn 2 coming up. Okay, so rounding up top of turn 2, I think Marbo did not... Oh, sorry, bottom of turn 2. Marbo did not show up yet. Marbo's ready to show up and slaughter something. But thank God he's not back yet. What happened over here? Shooting in here just killed 1 guy, did not reanimate. Shooting into here, slaughtered 5 dudes, and they all reanimated. That was a clutch roll there. This guy is actually over here. We just took him off so we can see for line of sight purposes. What happened? Those guys got shot. 6 of them killed. 2 of them reanimated on a 5+. That's about it. Some laser light shows into here. Just didn't kill enough guys. Just not enough killing going on. But that is it. On to bottom. Oh, sorry. Top of turn 3 for Necron. Okay, a little mid-turn wrap-up. Combat's starting over here. Scarabs in there. I tried to get him close enough to maybe double charge some vehicles or units, but I just couldn't do it. So it's probably going to be a trade over here. Over there, surviving Flayed Ones, going in partly against the vehicle, partly against the unit. 1 Wraith going against the unit, 3 Wraiths going against the flyer that is the base is over there. And we'll be back in a bit to round up the rest of the turn. Okay, so rounding up the turn, this guy came in range there, was just out of range on that guy. That 24-inch range really hurts these guys somehow, but my opponent, I'm sure, is not feeling any tears for that. These guys I gave tank hunters to, because I was worried that he wouldn't be in range. They fired, but both the big guns missed. The strength 10 guns with tank hunters missed that guy. These guys fired in there. I think killed 1 or 2 guys. They fired in on that one of those vehicles, just made it so he can't shoot. The big show, though, these guys burrowed through the armor, just reduced him to 0, so that was a kill point there. They're going to get flamed to death, though, so don't expect too much out of them. These guys here wrecked the flying vehicle. Those guys back there chopped through the unit, ran them down afterwards, so 3 kill points total on that turn. But we've got some kill points in range of being killed, so we're going to see what happens on the Imperial Guard's turn. Coming up in a bit. Okay, so rounding up bottom of turn 3, what happened? 2 guys died here, 1 reanimated after leadership was made. Over here, 1 guy died, reanimated. The big show, though, was over here, where those poor Flayed Ones got punished for their insolence, got gunned down by 1,000,000 shots, swept off the board. This guy luckily survived. 3 of his buddies went down, but he's alive, so I think I'm going to be able to make a kill point with him, because I think I'm going to go after those dudes over there. That was about it. I think, did you fire anything else? I don't remember. I think that was it, right? This guy tank shocked through my Flayed Ones because he wasn't able to shoot anyways, so he's going to be hard to do anything to because I have no resources on the side of the board, so interesting though. Back in a bit with turn 4. Okay, so rounding up my turn here. Not an amazing turn. Again, 0 kill points attained. This army just cannot get kill points. Those guys fired into there. They were out of rapid fire range, so only a few shots. I think 1 guy died. These guys fired into here with the combination of this tank hunting guy, 1,000,000,000 like penetrating glancing hits, but we only made it so he's down to 1 gun and he can't shoot. He's down to his flamer and or heavy bolter and can't shoot. These guys here fired on that vehicle. I don't think just immobilized or something stupid like that. Really annoying. So many Gauss shots, not doing anything. Over here, he charged in, killed 3 guys, took a wound in return. They stuck around. They didn't fail their leadership, like I was hoping they would. This Ark fired over here again, keeps firing, drifting away every time onto some useless guys, killed some useless guys. I didn't even kill anybody. Marbo, I forgot to go after him, but no resources there. And that's it, so on to bottom of turn 4 coming up. Alright, so concession by Imperial Guard at the top of the turn, only because my opponent has to leave. What happens, by some miracle, these guys charge in here, that Wraith with 1 wound somehow survived, because they just couldn't cause enough wounds. He actually killed 1 guy, and that last remaining guy ran off the table, so that would be 5-2. You know what, I think though, these guys actually, I rolled for leadership, they got gunned down and they ran away, so they would actually be a kill point very soon. So it's actually really sort of like 5-3. I think if we played on, you'd have a chance, man. I think you'd have a chance, but you gotta go, so. But that was it. What happened on this turn? This thing's gun got blown away, because that thing finally was able to fire. Fired as some kind of weird, crazy 36-inch multi-melta thing that always has extra dice. Blew off my gun. And that was that, so pretty interesting game. Went well for me at the beginning, then not so good, and then I guess, we ran out of time. But yeah, but thanks for the game, Darren. Here, handshake. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.